a lot of the publishers have gone into it is they wanted visual data sets to gain the emphasis and the priority that they deserve. They recognise, these corporate publishers, the benefits of sharing particular areas of research and research findings visually that will also increase the access to that research. So the journals that are working very strongly in this area to seek out are the Journal of Minimally Invasive Gynecology. Can I say, sorry to be sort of slightly crude, but isn't it great at sort of minimally invasive gynecology that's being talked about in a video journal rather than other sorts of gynecology, but that's just me. But also Fungal Genetics and Biology, fascinating journal, that one, really interesting in terms of presenting visual data sets, amazing. And also the Urology video journal, again, excellent. These journal articles, they pass through refereeing as normal. So they pass through the peer review process that is the basis of academic life, important. But then they're reviewed in terms of form. So they're curated as video. Wow. Now newer publishers are moving into this space and really doing some amazing stuff. And of course I have to mention Jove here, Jove. Jove describes their project as, quote, "We change the way science is done," end of quote. Thanks for playing. They currently house all their video articles in www.jove.com, and what's there? 10,187 videos. Video articles as of yesterday. So for the lab-based sciences, the video article is about reproducibility, it's about showing experimental results. Researchers can follow your experiments, and really this is changing the way in which science is reported. So what are the strengths of the video article? Well, figures and illustrations suddenly come to life and can be explored in a really engaging way. And also they're pretty easy to create. They do vary. There's some quite straightforward ones and some complicated ones, but Jove often goes straight into researchers' laboratories and films right there, so it's amazing. It also builds outreach to other researchers, but also to government, and my particular politics, it means that the taxpayers who pay for our research can actually see it. And for me, that's a really good thing. And also feedback is much faster. There are disadvantages. There are lots of different ways of presenting research, and not all research, not all projects are best presented visually. There's no hard copy of the article, and the raw data is not easily reviewed and viewed. I think there are ways to mitigate and manage that, but they are challenges currently. But for the presentation of methods, wow. The presentation of outputs or results, wow. The changes for us as researchers, I think, is enormous here. But for you as a researcher, just start to learn these skills. Get comfortable with yourself and video and conveying your research, and you're going to be ahead of the game here, ahead of the curve. This is an exciting time. Wow, it is. Trialing whole new ways of thinking about research. And as I said, all disciplines are involved here, all disciplines. Hard science appears to be dominating, but we've also got the European Journal of Media Studies in my sort of field, and also the Journal of Embodied Research. And wow, some interesting stuff's happening there. Right the way through, of course, the experimental sciences, and Elsevier has dug in and committed deeply here. So let's continue the video story. We've done the two most obvious bits. Let's go to 3. Digital storytelling. Digital storytelling is beautiful. I love digital storytelling because it's a combination of old and new media. And say you're very comfortable with still images. I know a lot of our great researchers out there take their own photographs